the chest. And the ways we're talking about this fight, that was not the start that remains to needed, and he's got the ring there, gets straight back across the ring, clubbing down again with that right, and the referee is...
Questions we had about Dawson and his confidence after the debacle against Ward. Big question, I suppose, against Stevenson as well. Oh, there is the power! Left hand!
Every now and then you see people make mouth before they get in the ring, but then they get in and everything changes dramatically. They receive instant blackout punches that end it all. Such was the story of Josue Vargas when he faced Jose Zapata in the ring.
If there was one word that you could use to describe Saturday night's fight and how it's going to turn out, what would you use?
One word? Beaten.
One word. What is it?
As beaten.
Okay. Okay.
Jose Chon Zapata! 10 rounds for the WBC.
Josue Vargas had an impressive fight record before facing Jose Zapata. Known for his flashy style and confidence, he had compiled a solid professional record of 19 wins and 1 loss, with 9 knockouts. Many expected him to move up the rankings quickly, as he was number 56 in the world at the time.
By unanimous decision, Josue, the prodigy, Vargas!
But the story changed when he faced Zapata. Look at the punch that ended it all and started the ruin of Josue's career.
To ever have a
big left hand, and Vargas goes down face first. He gets up, and let's see what happens in this next minute and a half. Zapata has a lot of time. Who's got courage? The legs are gone on Josue Vargas, and this fight's over! This fight is done in less than 2 minutes!
But it's not only boxing that people learn sore lessons. At least that's what the story of James Gallagher versus Ricky Bandejas teaches us.
I'm in here to face a killer, but I'm just too good. I'm just too good. He's not my level. I'm that step above. I'm that next killer up.
James Gallagher, a rising star in MMA with an undefeated record, was full of confidence and often outspoken before his fight with Ricky Bandejas. Many saw him as the next big thing in Bellator's bantamweight division, but Gallagher's bravado didn't last long in the cage. In a stunning turn of events, Bandejas delivered a crushing knockout that silenced Gallagher's hype, reminding everyone that overconfidence can lead to devastating consequences in combat sports. Next up is Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury's second rematch. When they fought the first time, the fight ended in a draw. So, a rematch was going to determine a lot of things, and boy, was Wilder running his mouth?
Strong out on cocaine, bruh.
No one knows you.
You were big as a house,
thought you
bruh.
could cherry pick me.
You were contemplating about killing yourself because you didn't want to live
and that's
anymore,
the man you wanted to take on.
I said I dare you to come back. I said you won't come back.
At this point in time, he won't be able to get up. And since he's in WWE, I'm going to make sure he go right out the ring. And I might get on the top of the bucket or the rope and come down with a flying elbow kick. Who knows? Who knows? He needs validation from the people. He needs some type of inspiration, some type of motivation to feel like he beat me such a far wide margin that he did, when he know he didn't. And if so, why so many trainers? Why so many rotations? That herky-jerky stuff and trying to win rounds at the end of the round, sticking his long tongue out and shaking his bald head, that shit ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to the rematch. We know that when I talk and say things, things actually happen. We know when he talks, it's just only just to talk, to entertain, to try to get a couple of jokes and laughs in and stuff like that.
Now, Wilder wasn't a small boy at this time. He was a dominant force in the heavyweight division. With an incredible record of 42 wins, 0 losses, and 41 knockouts, he was widely regarded as one of the hardest hitters in boxing history.
Harrison straight away. The first punch he's landed has brought Harrison down in the corner. Big punch. Big Harrison down. Never get up. And he's now going to be trained. He manages to get to his feet just. And the referee stopped it. Terry O'Connor stopped it.
But Fury still taught him a lesson.
Fury is closing the distance, and he is putting his body weight on Wilder. Wilder needs to stay away from the ropes.
He does not look good.
A right hand.
Do not look good.
It's teeing up. The corner's in, and this one is over. Tyson Fury has become the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world as the corner has thrown in the towel.
By the way, they had a third fight after this one, and Fury still dealt with Wilder again.
On his feet, taking supernatural strength.
Fury throwing it up again.
And down goes Wilder, and that's it. It's over.
Now to an important section. Do you know your sports? Who delivered an instant blackout punch to Josue Vargas? What was Josue Vargas' fight record before facing Jose Zepeda? How did Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury's first fight end? Before his second fight with Fury, how many knockouts did Deontay Wilder have? Who knocked out James Gallagher in Bellator, ending his undefeated streak?
Your excuses will destroy you and take everything that you ever wanted from you, if you let them. When your excuses make you feel a little bit better about the fact that you didn't execute on what you needed to execute on, then they can make you feel better, but they're not helping you. They're not helping you at all.
Why does discipline equal freedom?
Because the more discipline you have in your life, the more freedom you will end up with. So if you lack the discipline to exercise and eat healthy, you will end up being a slave to disease. If you lack the discipline to work hard, save your money, you will end up a slave to finances. If you lack the discipline to manage your time correctly, you will end up with no free time. If you have self-discipline, if you have the discipline to save your money and work hard and invest your money properly, if you have the discipline to manage your time correctly and not waste a bunch of time, if you have the discipline to exercise and eat healthy, you will end up with freedom. If you want freedom in your life, you have to have discipline. Because if you're a kid right now and you're eating Doritos off your belly, I know they taste good and there's some immediate gratification, and I get that. But I'm gonna tell you, it starts right now. Throw that bag of Doritos away. Get rid of it. Go do some push-ups. Go spend $12 at the hardware store and hang up a pull-up bar in your room and start doing pull-ups. And if you can't do one pull-up, hang on that bar. And you're gonna start to get a little bit stronger. You're gonna start to get a little bit healthier. You're You're gonna start to get more focused. You're gonna start to become more resilient. And you're gonna start to understand the world better. And you're gonna start to progress in every aspect of your life. And you'll see that if you have that kind of discipline right now, you're gonna end up with freedom.